So good morning. The next important topic, probably last segment of this unit, is a Arabino's opera. We are already aware regarding to the concept of operon. Just like a lactose, arabinose is another 5 carbon sugar, and for that utilization also a typical operon is there. But purposefully it is introduced in the syllabus because it has the not same like a lactose operon or the tryptophan. In case of lactose operon, we have discussed that how repressor, inducer have an important role. While in case of tryptophan operon, particularly in genetic attenuation process, we refer that how sequence determine about the induction or the repression as far as the production of enzyme is concerned. And now it is a third operon type. Now, there are so many operons are there, but we are not going to discuss everything. As a token, only few examples we are going to discuss here. And today our topic is Arabinus operon. So, what is the peculiarity of this particular operon is that in this case, the protein may act both as a repressor and activator. You already aware that the repressor are a totally different molecule and activators are the different molecule. Now, repressor generally bound to the operator and activators are bound to the promoter associated region. Actually, the operator is also the closely associated with the promoter. But as far as mode of action is concerned, as the words literal meaning, if you get that the repressor means it suppress it against the transcription, it against the expression, while activators it activates by assisting to the RNA polymerase. So what is the peculiarity of this particular operon is that here a single same protein have a dual role, means it also uh, act as a repressor in some condition whenever that is expected, and it also acts as an activator. So one by one we are going to clear. The first thing you should know that the activators generally bind to the upstream of a promoter. Okay. From the transcription, we are clearing the concept regarding to the promoter, operator, and upstream, downstream process regions. You know that there is a particular site on the DNA to which RNA polymerase have affinity, and such a region is referred as the promoter. Then, from the promoter, where the transcription proceeds, that particular region is referred as the downstream. An exact opposite reason associated with the promoter is referred as the upstream. Upstream, promoter, downstream, and then the transcription goes toward the downstream. So in lacoperon also we see that the uh, cyclic AMP and catabolate activator protein which act as the activator in that. These activators have ability to bind to the upstream region. While repressor, conversely, repressor is bound to the downstream. You know that the promoter and then that is followed by the operator. Operator is actually the at a downstream region. Okay, and here it activators helps the RNA polymerase to bound. It increases the efficiency. While when the operator is get occupied by the repressor, they are block the RNA polymerase. They occupy the much more space. Okay, as far as binding site of RNA polymerase is concerned, means it also when the repressor is going to bound to the operator, it also occupies the several region of a promoter. That is the situation, or many times it prevents from the moving forward and transcribing genes. Means although many times if the repressor is short or away from the promoter, it bounds it. But whenever the RNA polymerase comes, whenever it approaches to the repressor, then automatically the transcription get stopped. Hence, for repressor intention is that there should not be transcription, and activator is increasing the efficiency of a transcription. The next is that the same DNA binding protein can act as an activator for one gene and repressor for another gene. if it binds at the different location. It might be surprising you that the how it is possible that same thing is a repressor also and same thing is the activator also. But this the same thing is appropriately bounding to the different location. Okay, so for example, if one protein is there, it is bounding to the upstream process just like activator, that might be positive effect. And if the same protein is bounding to the operator or the close to the promoter towards the downstream side, then it might be have a negative impact as far as transcription is concerned. That is possible. Why? Because although there is no much more difference as far as the structure of that protein molecule is concerned, but the binding side where it is binding, that also matters, and so in that sense it is possible. And this mechanism is rather different. Already I have given that this is the different. In former case there is a separate repressor. Repressor is always a repressor, inducer is always a inducer, then the activators are always activators. But here in this case what happens, the there is the active DNA binding form or inactive non binding. Okay. And particularly this concept that how some proteins may act as a repressor as well as activator, for that purpose we are going to learn several concepts which is associated with the arabinose. In arabinose operon, actually two forms of protein acts as an activator and repressor. Hence we have purposefully taken the example of arabinose. First of all, okay, this is the whatever I explained to you that the this is the DNA binding protein. When it binds here to the operator, it blocks, and then there is a no synthesis. So, but suppose if the DNA binding protein is bound to the activation site or upstream region, this is the promoter, here also the promoter is there, but here to a downstream process, downstream region it is get bound. Here to the promoter associated with this, and this increases the efficiency and RNA polymerase bound there. But in former case, it is not bound. So, a same protein, this DNA binding protein, where it bound, if it is bound to the operator, then it blocks. When it is bound to the activation side, it supports the transcription. So that whatever I explained step by step in previous slide. So what is the arabinose operon? First, that we are going to discuss these things. We are discussing the arabinose operon with respect to the E. coli. And keep in mind, there are two configurations of arabinose are possible. Whatever arabinose operon we are discussing here, it capable to utilize L-arabinose. Okay. There is also D-arabinose, and for the degradation, for the fragmentation, for the systematic utilization of D-arabinose, there is a different operon, but we are emphasizing arabinose operon, which is the associated with the L-arabinose utilization. This arabinose operon in case of E. coli, it is denoted as ara operon. Just lactose operon is abbreviated as a lac operon, it is as ara operon. Here, the protein acts as an activator and repressor, but binding site is different. Thus, in previous slide, I explained. The arabinose operon is responsible to encode the genes required for the conversion of a 5-carbon sugar L-arabinose into the D-xylulose 5-phosphate. Okay. So, which genes are expressed by these operons? Which structural genes are associated with the structural genes which are required to convert the 5-carbon sugar? 5-carbon sugar L-arabinose is converted into the D-xylulose 5-phosphate. That is required for the different but this particular conversion is done by the several enzymes, and that enzymes are actually the encoded by the arabinose. E. coli can also utilize the D-arabinose. Just like L-arabinose utilization, D-arabinose is also utilized, and actually it is isomer. But you know that the enzymes are specific with respect to their isomers also. Those enzymes which are capable to act on a D-arabinose did not give the guarantee that it also acts on the L configuration. Henceforth, keep in mind, we are talking regarding to the L-arabinose utilization. For the D-arabinose utilization, there is a different operon that we are not considering, because our main aim is that how the single protein can behave as an activator as well as a repressor. Here we are not discussing about the D-arabinose. D-arabinose is also utilized by the E. coli, but only thing is that for that purpose a different or another enzymes are required, and that is not a topic of our interest currently. More clarity I am offering here about the arabinose operon. The arabinose operon consists of the four genes, three together transcribed in one direction, that is ARABPBAD. Generally, P is denoting for the promoter, and the fourth is ARAC, okay, divergent ARAPC. ARAC is the control protein, okay, and it is act as a repressor as well as the activator depending on the condition. Okay, this is the picture for you. Here it is arabinose operon. Here you can see there are the two promoters, PBAD. Okay, so this is the promoter, okay, which controls the transcription of this area B, area A and area D. These are the structural genes which are expressing several enzymes. I explained to you in the next step, but just keep in mind as far as the structure of this level. There two promoters are there. One promoter is here and another promoter is here. So one promoter which control the structural genes, this is referred as the PBAD. Okay, this is the suffix in lowercase. Okay, then there is the operator region also, area O1, area O2. There is a catabolate activator protein site also. Here, at this particular site, the catabolate activator protein can bound. One important thing is that as compared to the lac operon also, here when the RNA polymerase bound here, it goes in this direction. While in another promoter, RNA polymerase bound here, but it goes in opposite direction. Okay, and in this case, when it bound here and it goes in this with respect to this promoter, this is actually the upstream part. So when it is going to this, it produces the protein. This is the mRNA, and from that mRNA, after the translation, RAC protein is produced. And actually, this is the protein I am talking about. As far as my previous slides are concerned, I am saying that the one molecule behaving as a activator also and repressor also. So that is in case of arabinose operon, it is a ARAC. So in this is the situation. Okay, now it might be clear to you that there are two promoter PBAD, PC. PC is the promoter for the synthesis of ARAC and promoter for BAD. And why it is referred as a BAD? It is the operation of BAD. It controls the structural genes BAD at the this particular site. Then there are the operator also there that consists of the area O1 and area O2. These are the operator region where the repressor can point. You already know that the wherever the repressor bound, it is referred as the operator region. So that's all regarding to the typical structure of arabinose. If it is clear, then we these are three structural genes in operon, area B, area A, area D. These are transcribed from the promoter and they have the common and the single promoter, that is the PAD. Already I have given in this diagram. Okay. Here it gives this mRNA. Similarly, just like a lac operon, this whatever mRNA is there, that is referred as the polycistronic mRNA. Why? Because it encodes for the so many genes. Three genes are encoded by the same transcript, hence it is referred as the polycistronic gene. So what it encodes? Area B gene is encoded for the L-ribulose kinase. Arab codes for the L-arabinose isomerase, and Arab is responsible to synthesize L-ribulose 5-phosphate equivalent. These are the three enzymes. These three enzymes, once again, we are referring to the biochemistry, but I already given that this is not a paper of biochemistry. You should restrict the discussion up to these things, but just for the convenience, we are collecting the information. For example, in the medium L-arabinose is there, then these arabinose isomerase enzymes is first step. It is converted into the L-ribulose. Then this L-ribulose is get converted into the L-ribulose 5-phosphate by means of L-ribulose kinase, and the final conversion of the 8-ribulose 5-phosphate into the D-xylulose 5-phosphate, that is mediated by the L-ribulose equivalence. Means for the conversion, this is a very important component, the xylulose 5-phosphate. I give a assignment to you that please refer, search out where this particular component is required, d xylulose 5. So this is generated from the arabinose, means whenever in the medium arabinose is systematically converted into one by one intermediate and then finally it is allulose, and this is the taken for the another thing. But for that purpose there should be the uh, availability of these enzymes, and these enzymes are expressed by this particular arabinose. But you know about the economy of a cell, cell is much more intelligent. If arabinose is present, arabinose is available, then and then they will produce the thing. Because if arabinose is not available, then if these enzymes are available, then what will they will do? Because arabinose is not there. Okay, hence in absence of arabinose, these enzymes should not express. In presence of arabinose, whenever arabinose is present in the medium, it should express these enzymes, and then this arabinose is systematically utilized for the synthesis of a D-xylulose 5-phosphate. Henceforth, it is clear to you that the in presence of L-arabinose in the medium, these three enzymes are produced. These are encoded by the ARA-B, ARA-A and ARA-D. But how this particular ARA-C protein, which is actually the repressor also and activator also, how it is responsible to control this arabinose consumption, that we are going to discuss. Here, first of all, how it is behave as a repressor and activator. Keep in mind, whenever the arabinose is present, arabinose have affinity to bound to the arac. Okay, and when it bound to arac, then it becomes the activator. Means in presence of arabinose, it becomes the activator, and in absence of arabinose, it becomes a repressor. Okay. The arac is the dimer, means made up of two peptide, are either activator or repressor depending whether arabinose are found or not. If the arabinose is bound to it, then it is activator. If arabinose is not bound to it, then simple this is as the repressor. Now when arac is bind to the arabinose, the dimer changes the configuration. You may ask the question that the in case of Lacoper also same thing is happen, that the repressor is going to bound to the repressor, and then repressor can't bound. But difference is that when the repressor is not bound to lactose, in that case it goes to bound, and when the lactose is present and it blocks the repressor, at that time it remain as it is. It is not changing its behaviors as activator. It remain there. Only thing is that in that case the repressor is not going to bound to the operator. But here a totally different thing is happens. Means whenever the arabinose is not there, arac have ability to bound to the operator. And when the arabinose is present, due to the binding of arabinose, arac has changed its configuration. Not only changes the configuration, means first thing is that due to the change in configuration, it is not unable to bound to the operator. That is one thing. But such a modified arac has a positive effect, and it acts as a now activator. So that is not in case of a lack of if the lactose bound repressor is not act as activator. This is the case here. Here in diagram you can find that suppose if the arac and arabinose is present, then this arac arabinose is present, then this becomes the activator. The activator bound to this particular site, and this is the upstream. This is the promoter BAD. So this here the RNA polymerase is bound, and to the upstream side, these modified aracs get bound, and due to this there is the increase in efficiency of RNA polymerase binding, and it has the positive role of a transcription. And so here the transcription takes place. But in this case what happens? Suppose if arabinose is absent, in case of arabinose is not present, then this structure is get not modified and it remain as a repressor, and such a repressor has a bound to the site 2 or site 3. This is the operator. Okay, this is the operator. To do this, not only it is going to bound, but it also responsible to form a loop is get formed. That is also one of the peculiar different characteristic feature as far as arabinose operon is concerned. Here the DNA loop is get formed. Here the site or operator 1 and operator B, these are get bound blocked by these things, and henceforth what happens, due to such a modified structure, due to the bended structure, the RNA polymerase can't bound to the promoter. Okay, and hence it not goes further, it not process, and in that way, in absence of arabinose, the genes are. Let me clear this particular concept once again. I said that there are two configurations for our convenience, which is the P1 and P2, protein 1 configuration and protein 2 configuration. So whenever the arabinose is present, the arabinose is going to bound and it becomes the activator. And in absence, when the arabinose is not there, then once again it is converted as a repressor. Actually, the repressor and activator are the change in the conformation of a protein. Aracid is the protein. It changes the conformation. On the binding of arabinose, the conformation is get changed, and such a modified thing is act as the efficiently bound to the promoter and acts as an activator. If the arabinose is not there, only simple that protein is there, then in that case it doesn't bound to the this particular active promoter site at upstream region, but instead of that it blocks the operator region and acts as a repressor. Several books also give this particular name to this repressor as an anti-activator. Okay, anti-activator is also the means binding of inducer to allogenous convert RIC protein from an repressor. Repressor is get converted to activator. Several books refer it as an anti-activator. Anti-activator means the repressor, same thing, which is against the activity against it. These are the in that way P1 and P2. These are the two forms are there. There, suppose now one by one we are going to discuss this thing. Suppose in first case, in absence of arabinose, what happens? Arabinose is not present in the medium. If arabinose is not present, then what happens? Which configuration will be there? This configuration will be there, because why the arabinose is not being expressed form of this configuration will be, why arabinose is not there. Now, such a Arac protein in absence of arabinose acts as a repressor. How it acts as a repressor, that we are going to see. The Arac molecule in P1 state, P1 state means not altered, it is a remain as it is. P1 state preferably bind to the ARA1 and ARA2. Okay, so these are two operators I have shown in the straight line. Now here these are the two. Here this array C, this is the dimer now. So one is going to bound to the array O2 and another is array 1. So this site is get blocked. Then due to this, what are no transcription occur. Why transcription is not occurring? Because array C must bind to the array 2 region to activate transcription. RSA has the two role. Either it has to support the transcription, either it has to oppose the transcription. Now here in the it is acting as opposite. Why? Because for the initiation of transcription, there is a still a requirement of RSA, but where the along with the arabinose it is required. And now the RSA, the P2 form is not available. Hence, the transcription at the PPAD not a start. Why? Because RSA is a engaged to bound. Bending of DNA between the two sides, this side and this side, there is a bending. Actually, in former case, I have shown the plain structure, but due to this bending, automatically the DNA is get bended. The bending of these two sides also inhibit the transcription. It also responsible for the stopping the transcription of a PC promoter. The another PC promoter is also not working. Here also the synthesis of arabinose synthesis is not taking. Why? Because bending is okay. While the bend of DNA is also facilitated by the binding of catabolite activator protein. Just single protein, and now there is no cyclic AMP is there. Only catabolite activator protein is there. So due to the binding of catabolite activator protein, the DNA bending is facilitated. Due to the binding of RAC, the DNA bending is takes place, and due to this, what happens? Either PBAD promoter or promoter BAD or bad promoter, just sake of convenience I'm talking, and PC promoter both are not functional. Why? This typical configuration is there when the arabinose is absent. Now another situation, this is also confirmed by means of electron microscope. There are loops are get formed. These are the DNA loops are in instrumentation paper also. this particular DNA loop, how studied in instrumentation driven electron microscopy topic is there. At that time, in application part, you can study. These are the practical evidences also that loop are getting. Now we are imagining the condition where the arabinose is present. Arabinose is present in the medium. Now what happens? Whenever the arabinose is present, then it bind to the RAC. Now it is the modified structure, and such a modified structure are not capable to bound to the operator. Now they are binding to the upstream region of this promoter. This is the promoter BD promoter is there. To this RAC is there. Okay. Now it is the another form P2 form, and here its role is a activator, means it promotes the RNA polymerase binding and it supports the synthesis of this particular transcription. Okay, and as this modified the configuration, hence go O1 and this O2 both are free now. Okay, now in this also, and as there is a no bend is get formed, hence this another polymerase RNA polymerase bound here and it also goes there. Means in this case, whenever the arabinose is present, continuously RAC is produced, continuously these enzymes are produced. Why? Because there is no typical bend is get formed. For the bend formation, arabinose should be in a P1 form. So that is the thing happen in case of presence. Now it is controlling both the things. Due to the loop is not there, hence PC is also expressing RAC and here also. Now one more situation is there. Suppose if the RAC concentration becomes very high, much more higher amount of RAC is there, but still this RAC has the ability to bound to the RAO, and once it bound to this particular operator, then it only blocks the synthesis of its. The remaining part is here part I have not shown, but it is a working here continuously. Arabinose is there, but what is the problem? Due to the arabinose, RAC is also expressed, but much more concentration is there. Henceforth, lowering that concentration also required, or maintaining the concentration is also required. And in that way, RAC has the additional feature, means it's playing the three role. First thing, it is a repressor, it is activator, and wherever the excess of RAC is produced, at that time it is also blocking the promoter C. Okay, means although it is not blocking here, but it blocks here, because until and unless arabinose is coming in the medium, this particular transcription is continued. Why? Because the enzymes are needed for the this particular. So in that case, the RAC is the protein molecule which behave as a activator as well as a repressor. So that's all regarding to the arabinose opera. The one, as far as this arabinose operon or the gene regulation chapter is concerned, that details I explained to you. If anybody have a question, then you can frankly ask me the question, or either you have to communicate me that whether you got the topic or not. I may give chance to explain you. Once you are explained among you, somebody has explained, that also give me a feedback that you have got the understanding as far as this topic. Clear? Madhuri, topic is clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Can anybody can give me a explanation regarding to this slide, that what happens when the arabinose is present? Sorry, arabinose is absent.
Hello.
Yes, Krishna.
Sir. Uh, Here when is absent in medium, RAC molecule in P1 state means in repressor state preferentially bind to A1 and O1 and O2 site
Okay.
and act as the repressor.
Okay.
And bending of DNA does not allow to RNA polymerase to bind.
Actually, in case of a bad promoter, for the BAD promoter, there is essentially that RAC should be present in combination with arabinose. Okay. and hence it is not available now, hence this is get blocked, and due to the bending the PC is get a block, and hence in that case the arabinoid is not. Clear this topic, Krishna? No difficulty?
Clear, clear.
Okay.